we're traveling back in time to 1973 for some very early Ghost Riders here, or at least the motorcycle version of the Ghost Rider. We're not going back earlier to the horsies, but still a great bunch right here. You're going to get all four of these, number 4, 10, 12, and 14, and I'm going to walk you through. If you were here in the gallery, you'd have an opportunity to see the front cover, as we're showing you right now. You'd be able to flip it over, check out this back cover as we get a couple of shots for the catalog. You'd be able to see the size of it. Nothing spectacular, nothing out of the ordinary. It is regular comic book size. And then you'd be able to see all the intricacies. So that's what we're going to do for you today. We're going to show you the light as it jiggles off the cover. That way you can see any of the spine ticking. You can see any flaws, imperfections, creases, tears, etc. We do see a little creasing right there. And the light doesn't allow it to hide, so that's why we shine that light on there. We flip it over, we show you the light on the back as well, but I'm going to do you one better than that. If you were here in the gallery, if you were really interested in this, you might want to check it out, see about the back cover. Back in the day, back in 1974, Johnny might have written his name in there to let you know, hey, this is my comic book, I don't want anybody else grabbing hold of it. I'm going to put a little bit more light on there. Also, it gives you an opportunity to see, sometimes you'll see some damage on the back cover that you don't notice until you really open it up. It gives you an opportunity to see if there's any sort of water damage or staining, and it gives you an opportunity to see things like a Marvel value stamp or any other kind of issues. If it's missing, if it's there, if the staples are removed, you get a chance to use your judgment in determining the color and quality of the pages, rather than taking my opinion of, hey, is this off-white, is it cream, is it white? You just look for yourself and get an opportunity to see that. And finally, we'll finish out with this front cover. For a second, I thought that was stain, and who knows, maybe it is, but I think that's actually some weird inking. But you get a chance to see that. And finally, the front cover. Again, Johnny might have written his name here more likely than anywhere else. I don't see anything. I don't see any real issues with this. So there's a nice one going all the way back to 1973. You got Gary Friedrich, Vince Coletta, Jim Mooney on this one, as well as some others. We'll walk through all of them this way so you get an idea of exactly what you're going to get. This is number 10 as we get a couple of photos here once again for the catalog. You got Mephistopheles in this one, always fun. The Hulk making an appearance. Why? I don't know. Mike Plug doing some of the duties, so I imagine there's elves floating around in it somewhere. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty nice. So I don't know, is Mike Plug drawing some Hulk in there? If so, I imagine it looks a little bit like Max or something out of that era. But we'll find out in a moment as I show you the front and back covers. Did I get photos of that back cover? Let me make sure I got a couple of photos there for the catalog. In the catalog, you only get a chance to see it in 2 dimensions, so that's why we do this, so you can see it in 3. As we flip through, I want to show you that back cover. Yeah, no issues here, other than a little bit of, miscoloring. That happens. We'll flip you through here very quickly. Obviously, we can't show you each and every page for various reasons, including, but not limited to, copyright issues. We certainly don't want to give away the whole story. And finally, we show again the front cover here. Not a bad looking one at all. And that is number 10. We're going to move on to 1975 here with some more Ghost Rider. This is number 12. Sadly, things do not go well for the Phantom Eagle in this one. I don't want to give away the spoiler, but I think we have to let you know that this is a key. This is the death of Phantom Eagle. Get that wiggle jiggle on the cover. You can see not too bad. A little bit of writing right here. Now, I don't know why. I don't think that was the newsstand would have done that. I'm guessing young Johnny gets this comic book, decides to sell it at a yard sale a few years later, decides, no, it's not 25 cents. This is a fantastic comic. I'm going to sell it to you for $1.25, and that's why that's on there. Do I know that for certain? No, but that's going to be my best guess. We'll flip through these here to give you an idea of quality and condition. Oh man, Count Dante. Every time we see them, we always point them out. On this one, we'll finish up. Oh, let's show you just a little bit more because there's a little bit more issues on this cover than the front would let us believe. So I'll show you that, a little bit ragged right there. And finally in this grouping, we have the Orb, the Uncanny Orb. He is number 14 from 1975. Whoop, let's brighten that up a little bit. There we go. We'll show you the front. Again, we'll show you the back. I don't see any writing on the back of this cover, but we'll give it a wiggle jiggle so you can get an idea. Tony Isabella doing some of the duties on this one. Not to let out George Tuska, Vince Coletta, all putting this thing together for you so you can enjoy a great story of Ghost Rider and the Orb. You're going to get one more shot of that cover. It's a little dark that first time through, and then we'll take you all the way through it. You got the back cover looking pretty good. If you remember the, was it Friends of Old Marvel? Is that what Boom was? Kind of the old Marvel fan club. Going right through here, you get an idea. Man, I don't think we're going to see any Orb showing up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but that would be super fun if it did. And that's going to finish it off. You're going to get this one, you're going to get the other one, you're going to get a third one, you're going to get all 4 of these comic books. All one money, all one lot. All you have to do is head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com, leave your pre-bids right now, or join us live on auction day. Whichever way you choose, we look forward to seeing you at the auction.